Scam School Remix. This illusion is so good, it will fool yourself.
Everybody grab 2 corks, and you're gonna tuck them in the crook of your thumb and forefinger, just like so. You don't get to use any of these guys over here, okay? The challenge is you wanna get this wine cork into these fingers, and this wine cork into these fingers. And you want to make the transfer simultaneously. The problem is that you have a topological impossibility. You're linked here and there's no way to get out unless you do, some kind of like that.
That's what I
switch.
did.
But what's really weird is if you pull it off just right, you can actually see, even though they're linked, you can pull them straight through each other. Did you see Katie's face? That was so awesome. No, it's super simple.
I think you did this.
Yeah, you know what? That is what I did. But I do it so fast that you can't tell. Watch, they start linked, and then you just pull them right apart like that.
Wait a minute. Oh, because you're like this. Oh.
I want you to get stuck in the idea that this is the only way, that having them linked is the only way you can get your fingers on them. But that's not entirely true. When I actually set up like this, I'm actually not linked. We're gonna take our right hand, and normally you would just kind of half flip it in order to grab it. Instead, we're gonna rotate all the way upside down. So like you could clap like this. And then we're gonna take the side of the thumb and touch it to the bottom of this cork. Your other thumb is already perfectly positioned to be on top of the other one. Then your right finger goes on the other side, because you'll notice your left finger's pretty far down.
Yeah,
so you gotta rotate it way on over, and now it looks like you're linked.
This illusion is so simple and so powerful, it's easy to fool yourself. So make sure you practice those moves so you get it right every single time. And don't forget, you don't have to just use corks. You can use chess pieces or matches or toothpicks, you name it. And while we're talking about you stepping up your game, you know who's stepping up their game from May 23rd through June 5th? Law enforcement. They're gonna be cracking down on motorists dumb enough to not be wearing their seatbelts. You don't get any do-overs, and you certainly don't want to play the odds. If you're not wearing a seatbelt and you get in a car crash, the odds are 50-50 that you're gonna die. Those are bad odds, and you shouldn't take them. Do the smart thing, man. Every time you're in a car, put on a seatbelt. It's not rocket science. It'll save you money, and it'll save your freaking life. Click it or ticket. I made that phrase up just now. Scam School Remix brings you the best of our over 8 years and 500 plus episodes of Scam School. You can check out the original episode this came from, or you could dive into the complete Scam School Remix archives. It's like an event horizon over which, once you descend, only magic remains. By which I mean you will become a magician. I suppose maybe there's wizards and dragons in there somewhere. Only one way to find out. Please click on it and dive in.